Hey guys, it's Riley or Riles Thrifted over on Instagram and Poshmark, and today I'm here with a Thredup Warehouse haul. Now this is, you can probably maybe see a little bit of my bag right there. This is the Thredup Warehouse in Illinois. It's in Vernon Hills, I think that's how you say it, which is about 40 minutes away from my house. Super weird hours. They're only open on Friday and Sunday. I will put up my little screenshot here. And I'm gonna start off with this video saying I don't recommend it if you don't live close. So definitely not worth the 40-minute drive for me, but luckily I stopped on my way home from the bins. It was only a short detour on my way home, maybe like 8 minutes out of the way, and I'm glad I checked it out then so I didn't spend like the 40-minute drive there and back to be disappointed. Before I show you what I got, I'm just gonna explain what the location is like a little bit. I took a few pictures. I didn't take a video because it was super teeny tiny. I should actually start out saying, I did say I didn't recommend it. Okay, so location was super small. I was expecting, I've seen people's videos from the one in Texas, and when I found out Illinois had a location, I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be like the one in Texas. And even driving up to the building, it's a huge office space, like ginormous, and so I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. And then I walked in, it's a room. I don't know, I'm not good at square footage, but it's a room. It's got maybe like 6 brown cardboard boxes filled halfway with clothes. They had a box full of their non-designer purses, which is basically anything not leather, and it was $5 a purse. It was separated by size, which was nice because, as you will see, I got most of my items, I believe, from the plus size section. The plus size, I should say, box. There was one plus size box. It was $3.99 a pound. Wait, no. It was $3 a pound, which is triple what I pay at the bins. I pay 99 cents a pound. I was expecting it to cost a little bit more, but I was actually, I was expecting to find a little bit better items. That was not the case. Most of the items were very out of style, the tags were super old, and a lot of it was like Kohl's and what other, I don't want to say Walmart, a lot of old Target, like old Target, not even current Target, which, I mean, this is their rejects, this is stuff that they're not taking, but I was hoping there would be some good pieces sprinkled in. As you can see, I bought some stuff. Should have picked this up. This is my bag. So, I did spend money there. I spent like $40 and I can't talk. $43-ish, I think. And the reason I'm saying I'm not going to recommend it per se is because I know it's going to be a drive for a lot of people in Illinois, and it's not worth the drive to me at all. Oh my gosh, it was kind of awkward in there. First of all, I went Friday night. They closed at 9. I got there at like 8. There was one family in there. Oh, I should finish. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I didn't make notes for this. I'll finish describing what they have first. They have shoes, $3 a pair, which I did, is where I spent some money. I did find some decent shoes for $3 a pair. They had designer sunglasses, $50 a piece, designer handbags, which is anything like leather. They did have like Coach, old Coach. That was $15 a bag. They had men's outerwear, $15 a piece, I believe. They did have a men's bin. I didn't look through it. Maybe I should have, but I don't know that much about bins, and I was just not in the mood once I got there. I was kind of disappointed and wasn't really feeling it and wanted to leave. And I had already been at the bins all day, and I was ready to go home. And then they had a wall of kids' clothes. I don't remember the price of the kids' clothes. But the kids' shoes were $3 as well because there were some Keens, and I was like, maybe I'll grab the Keens, but I didn't feel like it. Okay, I think I finished describing the stuff they had. So again, it was in a room. I didn't take a video of the small-ish space because it was definitely not a warehouse. I would not describe this as a warehouse sale at all. I don't know what I would describe it as. Not a warehouse. There was one woman working. She's just working at the register. They don't have carts. They have little plastic tubs that you can fill with, which I was glad they had anything at all, because when I was driving there I was like, oh crap, I didn't bring any bags with me to look through the stuff. And then she gave me a bag, a garbage bag to put my stuff in, which I was also glad about, because when I was checking out I didn't see any bags. I was like, oh man, how am I gonna get this stuff to my car? So I didn't take a video of the space because it was small, and when I got there it was locked from the outside, which was a little weird. Someone shopping let me in, so there was a family when I got there, and then me, and one of the members of the family let me in, not even the worker, but she just saw me and opened the door for me, and I was kind of like, what's going on, why is the door locked? And then they left, and it was just me for about a minute, and then another woman came to the door and tried to open it, and it was locked. And the worker wasn't going, so I went and let her in. And it wasn't closed. Like, they had another hour to be open. She's like, oh, is it closed? I'm like, no, the door just locks from the outside. I don't know. And I believe she was there just shopping for herself, as was the family before me. So, digging through the clothes, I didn't find a whole lot. And through the shoes, I found a few decent pairs, especially for $3, whereas my Goodwill would want $5 to $7 for these shoes I found. Minimum. Yeah, about $5 to $7. So I saved $2-ish. I'm not going to be going back, at least it's not on my plan soon. Oh yeah, I had one more thought. I asked the worker how often they restock, because they're only open 2 days a week. So I was like, oh, how often do you put out new inventory? And she's like, once a week, like we restock once a week. And I was like, great. So I believe that's all the information I can think of to share with you guys, but if you have any questions, you can DM me on Instagram or leave them in the comments down below, and I will get back to you, because I definitely want to help you decide if you want to go here. I would say it's worth the check out if you live close, like 15-minute range, maybe even 20 minutes. I don't know about 20 minutes. If you're in the area, check it out. But for me, 40-minute drive, not worth it at all. So I have no plans to be going back there, even on my way home from the bins. At that point, I just have been at the bins all day and I'm tired and want to go home, so don't plan on stopping there on my way home. Even though our bins close at 7, which kind of annoys me. I believe most bins stay open until like 8 or 9. Why do we have to close at 7? I've never done shopping at 7. This past time I was still shopping when they're like, time to check out, and I was like, jerks, I'm still shopping. Okay. I just got a counter offer on a dress I've had forever, so she can have it. Boo 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 for $14. Wait, was that the counter offer? It was 18. She can have it for 18. I've had this dress forever. Okay. Calculator. So I believe I spent $43, so we're gonna calculate this from 43. So I bought 6 pairs of shoes, which cost me $18. So 43 minus 18 equals 25. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I bought 8 clothing items. So 25 divided by 8. I spent $3.12 per clothing item, which is just okay. Like, really, it's just okay. If I knew I was spending $3 an item, I don't know if I would have picked this stuff up. So maybe I'll switch it off between clothes and shoes. So the first item sitting right here, I actually got for myself. It says, help more bees, plant more trees, clean the seas. And actually this is an Instagram company I follow, and I've always thought about getting one of these sweatshirts. I'm sure it supports their, I don't know, I bet they, like, the company that it is, I can't think of the account off the top of my mind. I'm sure the profits, some of their profits go to help the bees plant more trees and clean the seas, but it's like a $40 sweatshirt and I just have never purchased it, and I saw it there and I went back and forth, but I was like, I'll wear it. I mean, I live in sweatshirts and I've always thought about getting one, so I just grabbed that for myself. This was the first clothing item I had found. Oh, there we go. And it was the first thing where I was like, okay, because at first I was like, you know what, I don't know if I'm gonna get anything besides shoes. But then I saw this, and it's an American Eagle maxi dress. It's got, is that the front or the back? It's got some tassels on it, and it's just blue, white striped, and I don't know how old that tag is of American Eagle. Actually, we can look together on the date tag. Size small. Date tag is from, dang it, March 2018. So it's not too old. I feel like I can probably get $18 to $24 on this dress. maybe that's wishful thinking, I don't know. You know, I'm just going to show you all the clothes first, but you might want to stick around for the shoes because the shoes are better. Next I grabbed these Gap jeans, which, again, if I knew I was paying $3 for, I might not have picked up, but at the bins where I'm paying like 80 cents, I definitely would have picked up. But Gap jeans actually sell decently well for me, around like, let's say $16 to $20 is about what Gap jeans, denim, shorts, and jeans sell for. And I liked this style. It's the Best Girlfriend, size 27. So, good shape. Again, I don't know why they didn't buy them. Oh, you know what? I can tell right here. Because this distressing just ripped down a little extra. But I will just say that. I'll say distressing, extra distressed, I don't know. This is old J. Crew. But it was a wool blazer. Okay, I'd say like this style blazer, not as popular right now, like with the extra buttons. Like one button blazers, I feel like are what's on trend for blazers right now. But it was gray, and it was like gray as factory. It was wool. Yeah, it's 100% wool. And so you can tell it's old tag J. Crew, and that actually is kind of yellowed. We'll see if I can clean that yellowing up a little bit. What's the date? The date tag is fall 2010. The main reason I grabbed this is because it was wool, and it wasn't like, I don't think it's a super outdated style. I think someone can very much get wear out of this still. Would I have picked it up knowing I was paying $3? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, I feel like this is actually probably my best clothing find. It is American Eagle plus size jeans. And does it say the style? It says curvy mom jeans. So I do think these are my best find. The curvy jeans are newer to American Eagle, and they are distressed. Like hem. And the date tag on here actually says May 2019. So these ones, I'm not sure why they didn't take. Was there extra distressing? I don't know. But I feel like this was my best find. Just in case you don't know, that's what the newest American Eagle tag looks like. Whereas I don't have another American Eagle pair of jeans with me right now. So that just says American Eagle. The second newest one, I guess, older one, I don't know, says American Eagle Outfitters on them, and then the oldest one is in cursive. Okay, next I grabbed this Torrid top because it is new at tags. New at tags for $39. It's a size 2 from Torrid. And I honestly did not check this stuff over as well as I should have for it being rejects from Thredup. I just kind of threw it in my bin and was like, let's go. So hopefully when I'm photographing, I don't find any flaws with these items. I don't love this top, but I figured having some new tag Torrid in my closet wouldn't hurt. This is the brand City Chic, which is, I believe, just a plus size line. I picked this up because, as I said, did I say already? I've said it in a few of my past videos. I'm trying to add some more plus size to my closet just because I don't have that much. So I grabbed this piece, and I think it will do decently well for summer. And I'll show you the tag. I wouldn't pay that much for it, $3. I feel like $3 is about the max I'll pay for this. Well, depending on the piece, but it's size 14. So we'll see how this does for summer. And my last clothing item are these Levi's jeans. And they are the 5'11" slim in what size? If these don't have a size, I'm going to call it mad. Well, on here. Oh, it's a 27. So size 27, black jeans, and I don't know if they're high rise or not. I mean, that looks like mid to high rise. So we'll see how these do. So those are the clothes. While I was not dedicated to pulling every single item out and looking at it, I feel like I did look at a decent amount of the item. Like I'd say like 85% of the bin. All bins except the men's, and that's what I walked away from with clothes. So yeah, nothing worthwhile. Like going out of my way to pay $3 an item for those items, I was just not too stoked about. But I'm gonna list them and make money nonetheless. And now I will show you the shoes, which I paid $3 a piece for, which is actually less than the clothing. I spent like $3.12 on the clothing per clothing item. I think the shoe selection was actually decent, but maybe I got lucky, I don't know. So first, this was the first item I found when I walked in there. I went straight to the shoes, and I found these Jeffrey Campbell cap hair cheetah print heels. Now they do have some wear, so I can see why I didn't take them to like the heel. And they're a little bit older Jeffrey Campbell. I don't think that they're still using this logo anymore. But Jeffrey Campbell, where's the match? It's in here. Jeffrey Campbell still sells, what am I talking about? Jeffrey Campbell's a good seller. These are a size 8, and I think the animal print will be good. And kitten heels coming back, so I'm estimating $25 on those. Possibly more, we'll see. Next, I grabbed these Steve Madden sandals, which look barely worn on the front. You can tell by the soles they have been worn. They have a small scuff on them, so maybe that's why Thredup didn't take them. I don't know. I don't know why they didn't take this stuff. I do think these are something I would pick up at last chance, so that's why I grabbed them. And sandal season's coming up, and I think these are probably real leather, honestly. Yeah, leather upper. What size? They seem like a slightly bigger. They're size 10. So I believe these will do well for the summer. And the rest of the shoes I got are all athletic shoes. So a pair of Nikes, a pair of Adidas, a pair of Brooks, and a pair of Asics. So I'll show you the Brooks first. So these are Brooks, and these are actually, I ran track. Brooks are the shoes I wore to run. They're good running shoes, and these have like not been worn at all. Actually, when I was at the bins this day, I found a beautiful, very similar Brooks to this. Could have been the exact same style, but I did not find the match, which made me very sad. These are a size 9 in great condition, and I don't know about this exact style, but it seems more recent to me. Oh yeah, 12-18, so not too old. Brooks actually did a collection that like they made them look like ice cream, which is cool. Not these ones, but just in general. So I grabbed these Brooks. Don't know how much these will sell for, but in general I'd say like $30-ish. Maybe I'd say $30 to $40 in good condition Brooks if they're nothing too special. And then and then another more of a running pair, less trendy pair of shoes are these Asics. And again, I didn't look up the style, which I would normally do, and now I'm looking at it. They've been, oh man, I probably shouldn't have grabbed these. Oh man, I did not even pay attention. I'm kind of mad at myself now. Well, first of all, the tag is super worn out. You can't even tell what size they are. And then also, these have been super worn for running. Somebody definitely wore these for running. You can tell because the tread is pretty worn out right here. But I guess I just didn't check the tread because they just seemed like in really good condition. They seemed like they hadn't been worn very much from the front view. But if I had even looked inside for a size or flipped over to look at the bottom, honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do with these because as running shoes, and these are pretty worn out for runners. Maybe if they look like they could be about my mom's size, I might offer them to her if she wants them. Not for running, but just for a pair of athletic shoes. I don't think I will sell these, especially since the size is rubbed out on them. They look like they'd be about an 8 though. That's a bummer. That's my fault though, I just didn't check very well. Okay, next. So as you may have gathered from watching my channel, if you have seen other videos, is I'm not often a comp checker. I just kind of go off my gut. I've been reselling for almost 5 years, so I'm not saying that I shouldn't check comps because I've been reselling for that long, but I definitely am not in that new phase where I'm constantly checking comps for everything to help myself learn. I'm just really, I don't like checking comps. Back to the shoes. I grabbed these Adidas shoes. I believe they are the Cloud Foam, and I was like, people like these, right? Like, I have no idea if these are the ones you buy at like DSW or if they're more special than that, or if even they're like TJ Maxx ones. They're size 8.5, style numbers in there, so I'll look them up. But, oh my gosh, is there a sock in here? Ew. Gross. That's gross. Is there a sock in this one? There's not. Well, someone lost the match to their sock. That's a bummer. So I grabbed these. I have no idea. I think they don't seem even like a good colorway. I don't know why I grabbed these. I think I was just like burnt. I was done shopping and I was in bins price mode more, where I was just like, oh yeah, these will sell. So I paid $3 for these and hope to maybe at least get $20. We'll see. And last pair of shoes are these Nikes. And again, you can tell the tread's a little bit worn. And if you know anything about me, I hate selling Nike. There's so much to know about Nike and I don't know anything. And whenever I pick up Nike that I think is cool, it's not cool and it sits forever. So these are in okay shape. They're size 9. When are they from? Date tag is from 2016. So I'm gonna clean them up a little bit and hopefully again get a little more than $20 for them. So as you can see, Thredup Warehouse, Vernon Hills, Illinois location, I'd say is only okay. I don't know what to rate it. I feel like I want to rate it a C because it wasn't terrible. I got a few pairs of good shoes. But it's also kind of a bummer when you walk in there and it says a warehouse location and you walk in there and you're like, oh man, this isn't a warehouse. It felt like a charity sale room, like in a church, but even the church sales that I've been to are bigger. But it really felt like maybe I was walking into a charity sale. I don't know, it was pretty small. You've seen the pictures, maybe I'll throw them up here again. I think these would have been a decent pickup, again like $30 if they were in good condition, which they're not in bad condition, they've just really been running a lot. So I guess that's bad condition for running shoes, but the actual shoe itself looks decent, like it's still pretty white. So this person must have run these just indoors on a track. I'm talking too much now. So I will not be going back to the Thredup Warehouse anytime soon. They have super weird hours and it's kind of far from my house for what I got. I would much rather drive the extra half hour to the bins, get way more, and spend way less. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped you learn a little bit more about the Thredup Warehouse location and if you want to visit yourself. And if you do, please let me know and tell me what you got and if it was better or worse than this, because I'm super interested to know more. Maybe if I should go back in the future. Again, not planning on it. But bye guys!